Good morning. Today is June 18th. It is a Friday. I am up bright and early this morning heading to my school to go ahead and start classroom setup day 2. So it is only about 6:30 right now, and it is summer, and you might be wondering, Hannah, why are you up so early going to school? So we actually have family coming in to visit us today. They have been driving down from Pennsylvania. They stopped last night to sleep and rest, but they should be here like early afternoon, like probably around lunchtime, maybe even a little bit earlier. I just want to make sure that I am back in time for them because George will be at work, so I'm kind of like the one that has to be there, which is fine, but it was important to me to get to school today because I had a lot of stuff that was like in the room. Ooh, sorry. A lot of stuff that was in the guest room that they're going to be sleeping in. I kind of just wanted to get things out. And also I wanted to clean up our garage a little bit before they came just to make things look a little bit nicer. So I really wanted to get this stuff out today, but I also need to do it before they get here. So that's why we're up super early today. The goal for today is to unpack the car. You can kind of see that I have quite a few boxes behind me and my car is full, my trunk is full, and I've got tons of stuff to put in my little wagon. So I want to unpack the car. I don't know if I'll really do a whole lot of staying and organizing and stuff today, so if that is true, I will probably combine today's vlog with like whenever I go back next for day 3 if I really don't end up like staying and organizing and doing that kind of stuff. I really just want to get this stuff out of my car, and then we'll see how much time I have left before I really need to come home. If I do stay for a little bit longer, I probably will spend some time working on organizing like my teacher area, because moving my curriculum, I talked about this in my last setup vlog if you missed it, but my teacher area or my curriculum, I want to move to my teacher area so that I can clear up these other shelves that it's currently on so that I can use them for something else. So I kind of feel like that's what's holding me back a little bit. So I want to go ahead and clear those up and move some of those manuals to where I think that I want them. So that's the plan for today. So I will see you guys when we get there. Alright, so I just brought in the rest of the stuff. I lined it all up here. This is full of books, so I'm just going to leave it as is for right now, and I still have to unpack this last wagon. So this is all the stuff that I've brought in so far. Most of it, some stuff is kind of spread out around the room, but I think what I'm going to do now is focus on this little area. So I have all of these bookshelves back here. There's 1, 2, 3. There's a 4th one over there, and I already have 2 over in my library, but I know that I want to use 1 for like curriculum stuff, so I think I'm going to clear this one off so I don't have to move it and start putting things on this shelf. So I successfully, this isn't how it's going to look, but I successfully moved over my curriculum and cleared off some space. I have all of these like binders and stuff that I don't really know what to do with yet. Some of them are more curriculum, but I don't know exactly like what we use from each different curriculum in here. So I just shoved everything on one shelf, and I'm gonna have to ask about what everything is for and what needs to be kept. And there's a lot of like student data and stuff too, so I don't know if I have to keep that and pass it along, or if I can throw that away. But I did then move these boxes over. These are all like leveled readers, these blue boxes, and then these orange ones go with our reading curriculum. I don't love the orange boxes, and I know that's just me being like nitpicky. I don't know if I can put them into new boxes because they have like the labels on them, but we'll see. If I can't, it's okay. We'll just have a little bit of bright orange going on over here. I cleared off a few of the library shelves here because they had all of these book bins on here. I don't want to use these for my books in my library. I like the white bins that I have. However, I do need individual book bins for each of the kids, and I really don't love the bright colors, but they are free to use and they will work just fine. So I think if I can find enough, I don't think I have enough yet. If I can find enough, I will use these for the kids as like their individual book bins, and then all my library ones will be like the white ones. So I'm about to do something crazy that I know I'm going to regret making this decision to do now, but I'm deciding that I really want this corner to be for number corner because it has an extra piece of wall, and number corner is large, and I'm going to need to use that space for pocket charts and stuff that come with number corner. So my teacher area that I just moved furniture to, I think I'm going to switch it back here where my library is and kind of just like shift my library down the wall. Maybe this whole wall is just going to be filled with bookshelves, which is totally fine. I'm hoping that that works. I am sad because I like where my little teacher area is, but number corner is massive. If you don't use number corner, it comes with like these massive pocket charts, and most of it will fit on the bulletin board. However, there is like a vocab pocket chart that is just it's huge. It is so big, and so it's really going to need that wall space to hang up on. I kind of forgot about that one pocket chart, so we're going to try to move some things. So there it is, moved it to the back. I like it there, it's gonna be just fine. And now this space is all cleared up, but now I have to switch the stuff that's on this bookshelf and the stuff that's on that last bookshelf. So now my library is just gonna kind of be like in here somewhere. I don't know if I'm going to use 2 shelves or 3 yet. These all seem to be books that go with like curriculum. We'll see. I don't know. I do not have any desire to move them to a new shelf if I do want to use 3, so I'd probably just have to like swap shelves, but this is going to be my library. Okay, so things are starting to come together now. So this is my number corner area, like I told you. Behind this thing right now, I brought in one of my carts with a bunch of little drawers. I used something very similar to this when I taught number corner before, and it was great for storing my number corner, like, things that we need on the daily, like the stuff to go up on the bulletin board, the little manipulatives that we had to use. Everything fit really nicely in here. So I'm going to keep this up here. I still have enough room to hang up that pocket chart, and then this first bookshelf is going to have like math things. So these are all things from like Bridges. So they have the polydrons, these are all of the Unifix cubes, and then I'm going to fill it up with more things that Bridges has us use, like manipulatives and stuff. So this will kind of be like my math corner. I just put these together. These I got from the Target dollar spot about a week ago. They're just little crates that like stand on top of each other. They have these things that come out so they stand on top of each other. I think what I'm going to do this year is have my like school supplies a little bit more easily accessible for kids, like the big things that they use all the time. So like pencils, erasers, maybe dry erase markers, and then crayons or something. Just the things that we use like on the daily that are often getting lost or broken or like is, I don't know, the things that they ask me all the time for. I think I'm going to have them readily available. Obviously we'll have to go over like expectations and stuff on how to use this or when it's okay to get supplies and everything, but I really like this thing and it's going to hold a lot of them. So I think I'm going to try to put this maybe like in this corner back here. That trash can might have to move, or else maybe it'll go back there by my desk. It's about 9:30 and it's time for me to head out. I am sweating and I need to go home and make sure that everything's ready before George's family gets here. So I'll show you really fast what I've done. So you saw that we moved this corner back there and that corner up here. So this is now like my math corner. I have I took the labels off the drawers because I left them on from last year, cleared out most of the drawers. All that's left in there is like paper, so I need to find like a spot to store paper. I've done 1,000,010 things with these bookshelves today. So my little teacher area is coming along. I moved some curriculum, moved the stuff around. I put this little thing up, which I think is cute. I'm putting these bins back here for now, so we'll see if they stay there or not. I don't really know what's going on back here. I have to have somewhere for this Chromebook cart, I think, so it's probably going to end up staying back here. But I did put this little organizer here. This is where I'm going to store my workplaces for math. Those are like their centers, I guess, for math. I didn't really touch these cabinets today besides pulling out a couple of manipulatives that I put on the math shelf. And then this box I still have to go through, but it really just has a bunch of random odds and ends in it, so I'm just going to kind of leave it for now. And then this is what the shelves look like. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and head out. I'm gonna drag my little wagon outside, close up for the day, head home. I think I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. I think we have enough footage for day 2. So thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you in day 3.